I'm gonna be honest with you all, right? I'll be honest there. One of the most difficult things in life, especially for engineers, I got peanuts on my list. But yeah, basically one of the most difficult things, yeah, is just accepting that you're wrong, fam. I think that's difficult, or accepting a lack of understanding of a concept, or a lack of understanding of a process or procedure, right? Especially if you had thought that the understanding that you held was the primal, you know, understanding, but then it turns out that that's not the fact. And so you must come to a new process of conceptualization, right? But also, one of the more difficult things, I think, is a protective mechanism, because you don't want to be told, you don't want to be fooled, right? Because people can make you think or understand things in a different way in the process, so that they can manipulate you, right? But you don't want that. So that's one of the things that makes it difficult. So for me, I've come to the process where if I'm wrong, I have to understand why I'm wrong, right? And in my and then I have to accept it, because I can't then use what I've learned in reasoning about why I'm wrong to then use that to then manipulate the procedure or process or system, right? Um, and I think that the only reason that I need to understand is because that I'm trying not to be abused, right? I'm trying not to be tricked or to be manipulated, right, by people altering my pre-existing conceptions, my pre-existing understandings, which have ultimately got me this far. But but this far is not how far I want to be. I want to be further than this far, right? So maybe the reason why I'm not further than this far is because I've misunderstood the process or procedure, right? However, I think that the thing that protects me from not being a person that manipulates those learnings is the principles that I hold, right? Now, these principles have developed over time, and I haven't always been there, right? They've developed as I've grown, and I think that they would also change and adopt. But the way the principles change and adopt is not because people tell me or something like that. It's people that tell me, but these people are long dead and gone. And it takes a lot for the principles that I hold to change and adapt, right? These principles being these ideals that I hold dearly, but ultimately I think that, as I grow, the shape and understanding of the reality. But some of them are key and fundamental, they'll never ultimately change. But I think that what changes is my perception and the understanding of how they impact or shape the goals or what I intend to get out of a situation, or what I intend to get out of my reality at present.